to hold his throw, go into the first break, 4-1 ahead, and
This sound, please.
the air will be blue, not the hair, the air will be blue around the back in Phil Taylor's corner.
91.5 average at Taylor, but the key figure
45.
in his stats is that he's missed 9 shots, only scored 1 out of 9 shots at a double, which is un-Taylor-esque, and that's not very good for the stacker dart. That should have been another 1/4 inch higher to give him a platform to this 60.
100.
You wonder at what stage in this game if Anderson can stay ahead there, Sid. Phil Taylor will start to recall recent defeats in Las Vegas and in Bolton. This tournament is so
100.
important to Taylor because it gives him an opportunity to re-establish his authority on the game. I'm not suggesting for a moment that it's ever gone away completely.
Other than between his ears, I think you're dead right. It's a brilliant point. I bet Barney's watching this with interest.
Well, 177 from Taylor puts him within reasonable distance of making it 3-2 at the break, and that's where they would be had every leg gone with throw.
85.
And that's why 1 to 20 may well come back to 1 to 33.
Yes, 7 times a winner this title. Taylor, 13 times a world champion. Not using that stacker Lilu in the bed well, though.
140.
That's where you wanted the second dart as well. DPL's chocker. Darts players, ladies. Perfect dart for understacking. Still can use the barrel of the marker.
95.
Lost the line.
Will you require 84?
Yes, and left himself beyond the finishing capability. So double 12 here for an 11 dart finish. Perfection almost. Only 2 darts away from it. 3-2 Anderson leads. He'll be reasonably happy with that. But it led 3-0, remember. Taylor very much back in contention.
Welcome back, folks, to a clash of darting legends here. Bob Anderson set the early pace, 100.2 average. Took the first 3 legs, and then suddenly the power came back to 107 and 136. He's averaging nearly 100, but still he trails.
Yes, and there's a very good reason why. The 4th and 5th legs are the winning legs. 107.4 represents a 14 darter. 136.6 represents an 11 darter.
6 legs.
Taylor's found his range.
Game on.
But the reason why Anderson's ahead is that he's won 3 legs against 2, and that's obvious. But it's significant, Sid, that Anderson has
98.
had 4 attempts at a double and has hit 3 times. He's got to maintain that because he's not going to get the shots at a double that Taylor is. And Taylor, 2 out of 10. He will improve on that, make no mistake.
Absolutely.
41.
But even on short course percentage, 75 is brilliant. And Taylor not finding the stacking. These next 2 darts, if he's on song, should be in. Beautiful use of the marker.
140.
He's on form now. Would she come as?
Vicar of Dibley.
Absolutely.
Yes.
They're all here tonight. The Flintstone.
Maybe Anderson does have a prayer after all.
100.
And Sal. Anderson's good lady who support him through thick and thin. Usually with a smile. Rarely with a frown. The power. Knocking 7 bells out of their lipstick.
140.
Well, I know Joe Longthorne's in town, Sid, and there's not many better impressionists than he, but I thought that was a very, very impressive Vicar of Dibley.
Absolutely.
60. Phil, you require 123.
Well, for a 12 darter, 101 average. I said his average would be 103.5.
35.
Only 35. Anderson way back. Taylor on a 2 darter for our favourite word, John. parody as on Long John Silver's left shoulder. Bob, senior citizen, buzz past the lot, but still hungry
68.
for the game.
Phil, you require 88.
So Taylor on his own throw to level up at 3 legs all. Now treble 20 will leave double 4. Was losing 3-0. Still 3-2 down, but not for much longer, methinks, because Anderson, even if he makes a hole in this, will have work to do.
Can pressure
Sid,
can pressure the shot. Can pressure's Taylor's at double 2. Taylor only on 80%. At 11 tries, only hit 2.
86. Phil, you
4
require
level
4.
match then. The power from the Potteries, greatest ever to tickle Tungsten. Cracks in the 1 out to the madhouse now for a level game.
No score.
Well, the power doesn't get much practice on that one. And so Anderson, who could have done with a bigger score last time
This time,
out.
please. Thank you.
I remember earlier in the game praising him for hitting a 1-3-5 to set up a shot, but he hasn't been able to set up a shot here. But treble 18, he may stay there for his double 16 for a 1-4-6 for full 2.
On the way up!
Phil, you require 4.
Surely the power cannot miss again for a level match.
Game shot on the 6th leg.
And all
Phil Taylor.
ever through.